Welcome everyone to HFN, also known as HueFin News. This is the community of winners to where we pick out the best stocks that is occurring in the stock market. If this is your first time watching our video, make sure before you go, hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel. We're simply here to show you that you're also able to predict the market and ensure that you are in position to capitalize from the trap. We're going to talk about our simulated portfolio on today's video. And then we're going to show you a stock that we are going to add to this portfolio. Okay, so not waste too much of this time. Let's go ahead and get started. The first one that we're going to look at on the chart is going to be Aveo Pharmaceutical. You guys can see that overall, since we added this particular stock to the portfolio, we're down 7.3%. So let's check it out right now. Aveo Pharmaceutical. So this is it. We're looking at this on a weekly time frame, and we need to make the determination as to whether or not we're going to continue to keep this in the portfolio. As of right now, we are seeing a little bit of weakness on the weekly time frame, and even on the monthly time frame, we're still seeing some emphasis to market weakness. Now, in order to hold this, we cannot see the market in Aveo Pharmaceutical break below our ultimate support area, which is right here around $7. Okay, market is around $8.26 right now. Even though we're seeing the market down almost 7.25%, we're going to continue to ride on in our forecast into the market in Aveo Pharmaceutical. No changes are going to be made here, but we are acknowledging that the market in Aveo Pharmaceuticals is definitely giving us some weakness. Okay, if I see the market in Aveo break $7.50 to the downside, I probably would definitely let this one go, and that one will be considered a loss forecast. Okay, so now let's take a look at the next one, which is EQT, currently up 3.73%. Let's take a look at this one. And again, we're not seeing a lot of volatility really occurring into the market in EQT. The market is simply holding its own. I do like it that the market is still able to hold support above $16. Okay, so I'm not really too eager to let this one out of our simulated portfolio neither. As a matter of fact, the market is giving us a bit volatility in the sense of where we've been for the month of February. Okay, so I'm not going to change it yet, but this one definitely needs to be watched as well, in the sense of, okay, we might be seeing a little bit more weakness entering this particular stock, but as of this moment, we're not going to change it. Now, the next one is Calera right here. We're currently up 22.66% into the market for that particular stock. So let's take a look at this one. As you all can tell, it has exceeded our expectations of where we expected the price to go, right? We did it here for the week of February 8th, 2021, and we actually exceeded that. So what we need to do is simply take it off of our portfolio. So what we're going to do, we're going to remove Calera from our portfolio. Let's go ahead and take this away. We're going to remove it. That's going to be taken out of our portfolio. It has definitely exceeded our ultimate TP price. And then the next one we're going to look at is Silica Holdings. And you guys can see right here that the market in Silica Holdings has exceeded our expectations. It is actually hitting our ultimate TP price right now. So congratulations. This is another one that we're going to take off because we hit our goal and our objective. So we have two that we're going to take off. The next one that we're going to look at is UBS. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at UBS real quick. You all can see here that the market is definitely giving us some profit. It is in our realm of expectations. We actually came up here towards $16. You all can see we had the market up there around $20 in the extreme long term, right? But we're going to TP the market out around $17.50. Almost there now. We're $2 away from us taking this one out of our portfolio. Okay, so we're going to hold this on just a little while longer. $17.50 is where we'll go ahead and take this out of our portfolio. Okay, now let's take a look at this last one, which is Vienno Vernado Realty. And you all can see here that the market in Vernado Realty came and hit our TP price this past week. Well, this for the month of February. Let's look at this on a weekly time frame, and it did it this past week, matter of fact. So we're going to take this one off too, because it it did exactly what we expected the market to do. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this one out of our simulated portfolio as well. So now let's take this back over. Okay, we're going to get rid of Calera, we're going to get rid of US Silica Holdings, and we're going to get rid of Vernado Realty. Okay, so let's do that. We're going to remove Calera, we're going to remove US Silica, and we're going to remove Vernado Realty. So now we're down to 3 stocks in our simulated portfolio. The one that we are going to add is this one right here. Okay, let me show you. Ticker symbol is EEX. Emerald Holding. Okay, this is the market in Emerald Holding as of last week. All right, you guys can tell that the market in Emerald Holding is giving us some strength. We are in an uptrend in EEX, which is very good to see. Now, the last time that this market in Emerald Holding really saw an area of support was all the way back in February of 2020, right? We can see how the market established an area of support. That is all the way up here towards $9.25. That is a very wide range that we can actually see the market increase in price, right? So obviously we're going to play the strength into the market for EEX. Now, when you look at this on the 3 weeks time frame, even here it looks better, right? The only concern is the market finding some restriction right now to where price is located. This is the only hurdle that is in the way of EEX. $5, maybe around $5.75. That's it. Outside of that, this market is on a rocket ship, and we would be expecting a market to at least tag out around $9 in the long term. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and play the strength into the market for this particular stock. So now, the ultimate area of support into the market in EAX is going to be around $4.30. All right, so we're going to continue to keep this on play until we see the market break $4. Well, I would say $4 is the support area. Okay, this is going to be ongoing until we see this market in EEX break $4 or it comes and take out our TP price. Okay, so you can see all the way up here towards $9. It's about 67% profitability. Okay, now let's take this back over to the weekly to see if we have any areas of restriction into the market, and we'll TP the market right there around $6.90 or so, give or take. So that's still 22.5% market movement in EEX that we can definitely see play out. Okay, so let's do this on the weekly time frame. Going to play the strength into the market for EEX. TP will be around this area here to where the market closed and opened right there around $6.75. Okay, that's about 22.75% profitability right there. Okay, now long term, if you want to be in this play for a very, very long term, then $9 is definitely the next area that needs to be tagged out once we see the market break $7. All right, so now we're going to add EEX to our simulated portfolio. Right here. So now, like we said, we need to go ahead and update it. We always do 5 shares. Okay, and the transaction has been recorded. Last price was $5.47. You guys can see over here on the top side of the screen, $5.47 is the price. Now you can tell that the analyst currently has a hold rating for this particular stock. Okay, so let's see what else they have. So right now they have a price target. How many analysts? Only 2 analysts cover this particular stock, and they both have hold ratings going on. The latest one was reiterated about 10 days ago from Kevin, who works at Credit Suisse. All right, so let's watch this and see what occurs. All right, so that is that. You guys can see pretty good so far in our simulated portfolio. You got to understand when to enter and exit out the market. We've exited out of 3 plays: Calera, US Silica Holdings, and the last one was Vernado Realty. All right, questions, comments, let us know. Definitely appreciate you all taking out the opportunity in your day to watch our videos. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and we'll talk again on the next one.